If you want wearable, hands-free red light therapy for pain relief, for joint support, you are going to love the Kineon MOVE Plus that I was just gifted. Now, I have been testing this for about a week, and I am so impressed with what this provides and how much control you get. Now, when you get it, it comes separate. These are the red light elements, and before I turn this on, I need to make sure this is aiming away from me as they're all synced. So when I turn it on, all of them will turn on and they will run for 5, 10, or 15 minutes. Now this has 660 nanometer red light LEDs, and then it has 808 infrared light lasers. So you're getting a lot of very powerful red light with this for the duration you need. And on top of that, it comes in this really nice durable case. And this is where you charge all of these, and you can just pop them right out of this wrap. And then they actually charge in the case. They have this side, it's a USB-C port, and they actually come with one of the nicer USB-C to USB-A cords I've come across, and it really does just plug in the side, and they have little lights along the top that will fill in as these are fully charged. And when you turn them on, they actually tell you the percentage as well, so you know when it's all plugged in, where you're at. Now, what makes this more incredible than those LED pads that we've all seen is that those are more of a wrap. They don't have the same kind of control, and they're not as good on joints. Whereas this, you really can put it anywhere and focus it on a joint, focus it exactly where you want to aim deeply in there, and then it will hold in place, and you can actually still continue to move around and go about your day with this on. So that I love about it, because I've been using this on my knee. I have early osteoarthritis in one of my knees. The main thing I've learned is that I do need to use it or I am going to lose it. And this will allow me to continue moving, continue strengthening my surrounding muscle tissue, and make sure that I can continue to move on my knee despite the early osteoarthritis. Now, when I first got this, I was a little confused by the strap. I was curious where I could put this, how it works, but it's a pretty simple concept. They just pop right into it. And then on this side, all the straps are adjustable. The main clasp has some adjustability, which you can pull it tight or loosen it up. And then each of the dividers between the different LED lights can also be adjusted all the way out or pulled really tightly in. And when it's pulled all the way in, you may wonder where to put this, but I have found that just Velcroing it anywhere else on the band works really well. So I really can make this as tight as I want, and I really can customize where these lights go. So with that, I have been using this on my knee. I focus the two verticals just right on the sides of the kneecap, and this horizontal is on the back. And I cannot tell you yet if it's making a marked difference, but I have increased my running and I am not noticing any knee pain. So whether it's placebo effect or this, I am feeling really, really good about this. And you're not just limited to your knee, you really can put this anywhere. I could have this around my arm, and yes, I did not even unclasp it for that, but I could adjust it and have it aim at my shoulder. Or let's say you're having neck pain, which I was when I first got this. So I was initially using it by just clipping it around my neck. Just think of it as really concentrated LED light exactly where you want it that can move with you. Now, I haven't used up the batteries yet, but they say that the batteries will each last for 4 hours per module. And since you're doing 5 to 15 minute sessions, that means you really don't need to charge it that often. So these are made to last. If you're not taking it in the case, you can just take it like this. But I do love that it comes in this wonderfully protective case, which is great for travel as well. And the reason I bring up travel is one of the key pieces with this is that it's really meant to be used regularly on a long-term basis. That's why I cannot tell you if I'm really seeing a difference, because I have only used it for about a week now. There have been randomized controlled trials that show that this does indeed reduce pain and increase function. Go to the research if you have any questions about that. What I'm just really impressed with is the quality of the build, how easy this is to attach and put exactly where I want, and how simple it is. It really is just an on-off button. Now, I will be using this moving forward. I've been meaning to get back into running on a regular basis anyway, so it's a perfect excuse for me to really put this to the test. So I will be reporting back in a month, maybe 6 weeks, and let you know if I continue to notice an improvement, if my knee continues to feel good, if I'm getting that reduced pain and improved function. But if you want to check it out now, I think it's totally worth it. Between the trials and the reviews, this is one impressive device. The Kineon MOVE Plus. I am so thrilled I was gifted this, and I think you're going to love it as well.